Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Nur Safia bintu Mu'tarmizi from MLG 124C, and today I will be presenting my first assessment for ELS253 Written Report 1. Without further ado, let's move on to my presentation. Just to give a brief summary of the document that I have chosen for this assessment, my document of choice is an academic paper, more specifically an extended abstract. The contents in this extended abstract, done by Ms. Hannah, which is also the author of this extended abstract, talks about her product for her professional communication exercise course, which is a dual language story book. I have chosen to proofread this document because I want to challenge myself to get out of my shell and proofread a document that I was not familiar with. Hence, when proofreading the extended abstract, I have found errors in language, context, and content inside the document. First and foremost, allow me to present the language errors that I have found in the document. When I finished proofreading and editing the whole document, I have found a total of 18 language errors. However, for this presentation, I have decided to present and explain the most common and obvious language errors in the document. The errors include redundancy error, punctuation error, preposition error, spelling error, and also capitalization error. Let's start with the redundancy errors. From the document, I have found that the author tends to add unnecessary words and phrases that has caused the sentence to be quite lengthy. For example, in the sentence, by contacting a publisher, a physical copy of the book could be put out with a period. It can then be sold to the public in retail bookstores, which I have merged to and shortened. By contacting a publisher, a physical copy of the book could be put out and sold to the public in retail bookstores. By removing the period and merging the sentence, this helps keep the sentence concise. Moving on to the next error category, which is the punctuation error. As I was proofreading the document, I noticed that the author was quite careless when it comes to punctuations. Some were missing and some were even misplaced. In my slides, you can see that dual language is missing a hyphen, which may raise ambiguity towards the readers. On the second example, you can see that the linking phrase "on the other hand" is missing a comma. Therefore, I had suggested to add a comma as it helps readers identify the next point in the paragraph. Besides that, another common error that I had found in the document is the preposition error. The author tended to use wrong prepositions that did not quite suit the context of the sentence, which also creates confusion for readers when trying to comprehend the intended message. For example, put out in the market is changed to put on the market. The preposition on indicates the actual actions of selling and distributing the books, while the phrase put out on implies a location which does not fit the context. Another example that I can give is a missing preposition. Based on the sentence, the book will then be printed out and handed to close friends and families is changed to the book will then be printed out and handed out to close friends and families. The preposition out is added after the word handed to enhance the clarity of the sentence. Moreover, another common language error category is the spelling error. After proofreading the document, I had noticed that Ms. Hannah made the same spelling mistakes throughout the document. For example, the author had spelled ebook with a missing hyphen, which is wrong based on the Merriam-Webster dictionary. Another common spelling mistake was when the author did not spell out numbers that are under 10, just like in my slide. Numbers under 10 must be spelled out as it helps keep the formality of the extended abstract. Last but not least, another common error that the author had made were capitalization errors. For example, the first letters of the title of the author's storybook, A Boy, a Fox, and a Fairy, were not capitalized. Hence, it is advised to capitalize each word as it helps improve the clarity of the sentence, like how I have corrected it based on my slide. Now that I have explained the common language errors in the document, let's move on to the contextual errors that I have found. There were not many contextual errors that the author had made. However, based on the slide, you can see that the author had not capitalized the header of the document, as I have highlighted. This goes against the APA style format of an extended abstract where the first letter of each word must be capitalized. Besides that, Miss Hannah's extended abstract was 18 pages long when I had first gotten it. Based on APA style format, 10 pages is the maximum amount for an extended abstract. Hence, I have tried my best to edit the document and make it shorter while also maintaining Miss Hannah's writing style. However, in the content aspect of the document, I had found no errors regarding this. The information of the document was accurate and consistent with the product itself. The content also helped achieve the purpose of writing the extended abstract. Therefore, in conclusion, proofreading this document has definitely been a challenge and has taught me a lot on how to become a meticulous proofreader. Proofreading 18 pages in a short time span was definitely not easy, but I will say that the experience and knowledge was definitely worth it. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.